All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. The nation of Israel consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native, and similar any descent. All right, and this is going to be about the stock market and how this is not our rest. America is not your rest. All right, wherever else we've been scattered at amongst other nations, these other countries are not our rest. All right, we are not in our heaven. All right, we are in our captivity. We are in our hell. All right, so it says bill that could delist Chinese companies from U.S. stock exchange. I can't even speak. To see swift passage in House analyst says. All right. So when you look at international news or the news dealing with the Chinese, or you can go on RT America. All right. They have a video about how China is selling U.S. stocks, U.S. debt, Salakia. They're selling United States debt, all right, because they know that the American dollar is crashing. They're selling U.S. debt, all right, and they're making their own or using their own currency, all right, and it's something dealing with brink states or brick states. Look it up. Don't really know much about it, but the apostles and elders been speaking on it, and they brought articles out about it, which I'll get more into that. But other countries like South Africa, um, even allies of America, are participating in this new currency. All right, because eventually it's prophesied that Babylon the Great will be destroyed by even her allies and the enemy, her enemy countries like Russia, China, Persia, or Iran. All right, referring to the book of Obadiah and also Ezekiel. What was it? Ezekiel 37. All right, and it's also stated in the book of the prophets. Dealing with when these arrows are shot, like Jeremiah 50th chapter. Um, the arrows being shot from one end of the earth into the other. How in the hell can a physical bow and arrow, shoot from a country that's 8,000 miles away and hit its target that's 8,000 miles away? That's a missile, all right? That's an intercontinental ballistic missile. So anyway, you can read different articles about what the Chinese is doing with the American stocks, which is going to cause um, basically a hyperinflation. Food, gas, clothing, mainly food and gas and so forth, water. Everything is going to go up. All right, everything is going to go up. It's not because nothing's going to be backed by the dollar no more. All right. So this is for you Hebrew Israelites that believe in America. You believe in this system. You want to be a part of this system. Woe to you, destruction to you that go down to Egypt for help, because America is spiritually and it's spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, Revelations the 11th chapter. All right, so that's why it says, "Arise ye and depart," right here in Micah 2:10 and through 12. Arise ye and depart. So leave from the ways of thinking about leave off the ways of thinking, that you're American, you're African American, you're Latino, Mexican. No, you're supposed to call upon the name of the Lord, and you refer to yourself as what tribe you're from. Salakia. Like me, I'm from the tribe of Judah. I'm a Judite. All right, I'm from the tribe of Batashar Yahweh. All right, that's Hebrew. All right, so I'm from the tribe of Judah. I'm a Judite. All right, and my name is Lawyer. All right. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. America, Babylon the Great, is not your rest. And wherever you Israelites are scattered at, that country is not your rest. Our rest is when Yahweh Shah comes back and delivers us from destruction. All right? And put our enemies under his feet and put our enemies under ours, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with the sword destruction. Now, when nuclear missiles fall, ain't that a sword destruction? It's sword. Think about when you get a sword. But it's the same thing. So it's going to be a sword destruction. It's going to be a painful destruction. All right? Don't want to read that. All right, let's go down to verse 12. I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee. All right. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. I will put them together as the sheep of Bozrah, as the flock in the midst of their fold. They shall make great noise by reason of the multitude of men. All right. So the Lord is going to gather the remnant. All right. He's dealing with only the remnant of Israel. He's not dealing with nobody that's called themselves black, Latino, Mexican, Hispanic, Native American. No, man. It's time that you rise and depart and you flee from these ways of living here in Babylon the Great, because these ways of living are death. All right. And in the time that food shortage, Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30:7, Jacob's trouble. All right. The Lord is only going to help and deliver the elect. All right. Jeremiah 16, this will be my last scripture. The word of the Yahweh came also unto me, saying, Thou shalt not take a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place, which is Babylon. Jeremiah was speaking of Babylon back then, but because America is spiritually Babylon and it's going to get taken down, and it is Babylon the Great, or Mystery Babylon. All right. We're really not supposed to have children here, because this place is going to be destroyed. All right. For thus saith the Yahweh concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths. Why? Because of disobedience. Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So yeah, people are going to be physically destroyed, but they're already mentally destroyed. All right. They shall, and plus a lot of our people, well, I don't even want to say our people, but the 2/3, they had the Lord crucified. They hate the Lord. All right. They hate Yahweh Shai. They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword. That can be, I was going to read it. And by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven, and for the beasts of the earth. For thus saith Yahweh, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament, nor bemoan them. For I have taken away my peace from this people, saith the Yahweh, even loving kindness and mercies. And Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, is still showing his mercy and his love and kindness by making a way for us to sit here and tell our people what's to come and how to get right. But once this internet is shut down, there won't be no more of love and kindness and his mercy. All right. He's going to take away peace from our people. All right. But his peace is going to remain with the elect. All right. Both the great and the small, so old and young, older adults and children, all right, shall die in this land. Why? Because you see, look at how people act. Look at how the children are. All right. The children are the oppressors. All right. Shall die in this land. They shall not be buried. Neither shall men lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them, meaning shave your beard and cut your hair off. Neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for the dead. Neither shall men give them the cup of consolation to drink for their fathers or for their mothers. Also, you won't have no time for no funerals. When the military comes down and the government, well, when there ain't no food, no water, people gonna be dying and killing each other left and right. You know, so it ain't gonna be no time for nobody to mourn and lament for nobody or to bury nobody. You know, it's not gonna be like that. Thou shalt not also go into the house of feasting to sit with them to eat and to drink. For thus saith the Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth, which that's gone, and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride. All right, there won't be no more marriage and laughter. All that shit is gone. You know, by the way of people not having jobs and not working because it's coronavirus and so forth. And it shall come to pass, which is mandemic, man-made pandemic. All right, whatever is man-made. All right, and there's articles about that. I'm not just saying that shit, just be saying it. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Yahweh pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? And what is our sin that we have committed against the Yahweh our power? And that's what our people say, you know, what evil have we done? You know, what we do, you know. Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith the Yahweh, and have walked after other gods, and that's what our people continuously doing today, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law, as ye have done worse than your fathers. For behold, ye walk every one after imagination of his vain heart, his vain mind, that they may not hearken unto me. Now people are not listening unto the Lord. All right, they're all out there at those Black Lives Matter protests, which there's no such thing as a black life. All right, you have Israelites, Edomites, Ammonites, Moabites. All right, Hamites is still the same till this day. How the Bible has 18 nations, it's the same. All right, so that's how the Lord look at you. All right, the so-called white men labeled you black, Latino, Hispanic, Native American, and called themselves white as to make themselves look pure and holy. That's not even true. All right, so you're imagining a vain thing. Also, by the way of these churches, you have this prosperity doctrine. You know, it's nothing. You're not going to prosper here in America. All right, we're going to continue to be shot down by Esau and be a slave, basically. All right, mentally. All right, and you're physically still a slave here in this country. All right. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not. All right, which that's what happened too. All right, we didn't know this land and we were put here. All right, the Native Americans, the Native Americans, so forth, the so-called Mexicans, which are the Aztecs, the Arawak, they knew this land because of Solomon came to this side. All right, neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will show you I will not show you favor. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said that Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the North America. All 12 tribes are here in North America. All right, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. All right, you know what? And I'm going to stop it right there. All right, because I don't want to make it too long, and I have to go somewhere and pick up my brother. So with that, I'm saying all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Yahweh was going to send his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, to deliver us from this land, the land of the north, which is North America. All right, and other lands that we were scattered to, meaning we're going to have Israelites that look like other nations, but they're Israelites, all right, by blood, all right, and by the Spirit. They're going to be saved, and through them, through us, that's who we hopefully are, the elect. The rest of the Israelites will be born through the men of the elect. All right, Shalom.